Life is a gift given to each of us, an opportunity to be fully alive, to be curious about this world we share, to dream of possibilities not yet imagined. Life can be difficult along the way, but we are never alone on our path. We maintain hope when times are tough and dare to belong to something bigger than ourselves. As we make our way, we find reasons to believe, to take our leap of faith, to make a difference. We live this life only once. Our past does not define us. Our future is unknown.
We'd also like to take a moment and thank our officials for tonight's team. Officials play an important role in every contest, keeping events fair, safe, and fun. A special thank you for your efforts of the officials for tonight's contest throughout the year. Tonight we also welcome the Salesianum Hall of Fame inductees and their families. Caller Sandy Pucchetto, OFC class of 1945. Joseph Kelly, class of 1959. Edward Hines, class of 1960. Arthur Chip Henry Jr., class of 1972. Nicholas Varsity Jr., class of 1973. And now, please rise as we honor God and country with a prayer and our national anthem. We begin by remembering the always that we are in the holy presence of God. At this time, I'd like to pay special remembrance to Delmar High School junior Carter Fakes, who tragically passed away on Saturday, October 7th, as a result of injuries sustained in an automobile accident. Representing William Penn and Salesianum are the team captains, who will place a helmet for each school on a table with the memorial for Carter. Both teams will place a Delmar sticker with the tiger paw and number 32, Carter's football number, on their helmets. As they move to the memorial, please join me in observing a moment of silence for Carter, his family, his teammates, and the Delmar community. We'll keep Carter's family and the Delmar community in our prayers tonight. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God of gentle strength, bless the students and faculty, families and alumni of both William Penn and Salesianum, and protect the students who compete tonight. Keep them safe from injury and give them the grace to excel. Grant us all the courage to stand for what is right, and the compassion to defend those in need. Help all of us gather here to be who we are and be that love. And when this contest is over, may we depart in the spirit of friendship and mutual respect that benefits all true athletes. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. St. Francis de Sales. St. James de Chantal. Blessed Louis Brisson. And now please remain standing as we honor America with our national anthem played by the Salesianum Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Brian Cox.
Welcome back to Abyssinia Stadium. Tonight, the Salis host the William Penn Colonials. I'm Shane Alexa alongside Ronan Landis. The 4-1 Styles are coming off a 34-13 win against St. George's. Ronan, a game in which B.J. Oline absolutely shined.
Yeah, he had a great game last week with 150 yards and 3 touchdowns and a dominating win against St. George's. We saw the newly starting Brady McBride sub in for Ryan Storer about halfway into the game, and he shined in his role. Sal's were able to take that game, as you said, 34-13. You know, Oline really shined, and I expect that to happen tonight. He has 650 yards so far this season through 5 games, which is outstanding. So he's been dominant all season, and I expect that to continue.
Number 2, B.J. Oline. Number 12, Penn. Salesianum. Number 1, Brian Cutler. This is kicking away. Homecoming 2020.
Shane on the other side. William Penn, after winning the first 3 games of their season, has dropped the last 2, so they're definitely looking for a bounce-back win here.
And we're underway here at Abyssinia Stadium. Strzelski to take it back to the 20. Down to about the 32 is Nick Strzelski.
So there's already a flag on the field. That will be against Salesianum, moving them back. Shane, it seems like penalties have been a pretty big problem for Salesianum all season, as we have an unfortunate start to the game with the flag before the first official play of the game. So are we looking at a lot of flags tonight here?
And for the South, Brady McBride, as Ronan mentioned, starting at quarterback, B.J. Oline, Lucas Ryan, Jack Patricius, Ben Anton, Jazir Gaiman, Hunter Pallet, Thomas Medigo, Andrew Simmel, and Andrew Tiberi. And here come the Sal's. There is B.J. Oline to the 40. And B.J. Oline with a big gain to start this game off just right for the Sal's.
Yeah, good short check down for Brady McBride, getting him into a rhythm. And we saw the explosiveness of B.J. Oline there, able to take.
How the Sal's will change this offense with Brady McBride at the quarterback position.
Yeah, it seemed like they usually like to run a little bit slower when Storer was at the quarterback position, as it will now be a 3rd and long for Salesianum.
Both quarterbacks very similar, Ronan, but I would definitely say McBride's got a little more elusiveness to his game.
Yeah, he's a really good 2-sport athlete, being football and basketball. You could see in a touchdown run about 30 yards last week, showing off the elusiveness with his jukes.
McBride passes, caught. That's B.J. Oline.
That was, as I was saying, showing his juke, showing his power, trucking through a defender on his way to rumble into the end zone. So he brings a little bit of a different element to the Salesianum offense, which I'm sure Coach Gene Deladon greatly appreciates, as they will go for it on 4th and 2 here, showing a lot of trust in the junior right now.
4th and 2 at midfield. Hands it off to Oline. B.J. Oline cutting and gets the first down to about the 40.
Yeah, Oline through 5 games already has 112 carries, 10 of them being touchdowns. So he's definitely been the workhorse for this Salesianum offense so far this year.
4 receiver set. McBride keeps it himself. McBride tackled at about the 35. McBride showing off that elusiveness.
Yes, he was picked up and slammed. So that's definitely a hard way to start the game, as they will stay in the hurry up in the gun, as no one is covering Hunter Ballant right now.
Storer passes, nearly picked.
Looking to go deep there for the sophomore, Jazir Gaiman. Very good coverage there from the William Penn DB. That was number 6, Matthew Bishop, the sophomore.
3rd and 2 for the Sal's. 2 receivers to his right. Hands it off to Aline.
And excuse me, on that previous play, it was Ryan White-Taylor in on the coverage. Nearly got a pick. Got both hands on it, but couldn't bring it in. As another 4th and short will be brought up. This time 4th and 1.
The Sal's showing some aggressiveness early. 4th and 1. Aline cutting. Aline to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, down the sideline. Touchdown. No flags, and the Sal's go up 6-0. BJ Aline starting the Sal's just off right.
Yeah, great job leaning on one of the best playmakers on your team. BJ Aline looked like he was going to get tackled for about a 1-yard gain, but was able to bounce it outside. Great running, very tough, very elusive, and put 6 on the board for the Sal's. As Frank Holodick will come out to snap the ball to Brady McBride, and Colin Meredith looks to punch it in for the extra point.
Meredith, the PAT, and a flag on the play. William Penn a little over anxious there. Let's see what the Sal's do. Attempt to go for a 2-point conversion here.
And it looks like they will, although they brought McBride out of the game. So we'll look to see who takes over the helm here. It looks like BJ Aline, most likely.
They did use Aline a lot in that St. George's game last week in that Wildcat formation, and it looks like they may do the same thing here.
Yeah, Shane, and it's really not even Wildcat because Aline was a quarterback at DMA before he transferred here for his senior year.
Takes it in. No signal, and the 2-point conversion is good.
Yeah, as I was saying, he was a very elite quarterback at DMA, so he is no stranger to the quarterback position. Runs it perfectly there following his great offensive line. As Salesianum's up 8-0, 3 minutes into the game. An ideal start if you're rooting for the Sal's tonight.
Colin Meredith whooped the boot of the way. As the Sal's await the William Penn special teams.
Shane, on that drive, it was all Brady McBride and BJ Aline, with Aline accounting for 69 total yards through the air and on the ground, and then Brady McBride rushing for the other couple. So I think it's become very clear what their game plan was tonight.
We talked about earlier, a very different game plan from Ryan Storr, but a very effective game plan thus far. And Meredith knocks it away to the 10, down to about the 18. And we'll see Josiah Everett for the first time for the Colonials, the young freshman.
Yeah, he's had a very successful season. In the 4 games that have been logged, he's had 20 yards of completion with 157 yards a game, 9 touchdowns to 0 picks, Shane. Now, they haven't won every game that they played, obviously, coming in at a 3-2 record. But as an individual, he's been incredibly productive.
Everett in the gun. 2 receivers to his left. Everett rolls out. Pass is caught. That's Moaz Brooks on the catch. Excuse me, that's Mark Moore on the catch. Second down, incoming for the Colonials. For the Colonials, for the Sal's, Nick Strzelski, LJ Smith, Yaheem Smith, Jake Ziegler, Javian Burrell, Jack Katrosis, Roman Trubiano, Jacob Urban, Luke Guzovich, RJ Johnson, and Thomas Medigo. And the Sal's are all over that one, the D-line. That'll bring up a third down for the Sal's.
Yeah, Shane, and we've kind of seen this all season. The Salesianum Sal's have an elite defensive line, shutting down many great run plays. One I want to highlight is Smyrna. Smyrna has an incredible running game. However, when we played them, it was shut down, and that's why Sally's got the win. So if they can keep leaning on the heavily producing run defense, you know, William Penn comes in this game only averaging 75 yards a game. And in high school football, running is a big portion of their offense.
3rd and 7. Rolls out to his right. Pressure coming, and the Sal's are all over that one. RJ Johnson on the sack. And then I'll bring up 4th down, and the punt unit will come on for the Colonials.
Yeah, not only can this defensive line play defense on the run, but they're also elite when it comes to getting after the quarterback. As the two return men for the Sal's are Strzowski and Lucas Ryan. Strzowski, we've seen in the past, especially here at home, has been...
Watch the punt. Taking himself and the Sal's. Have him right where they want him.
Great tackle there from John Casali, recognizing that the punt did not get away, getting the tackle for loss, leaving Salesianum's offense with a little bit of a lighter load on the William Penn 8-yard line to start.
So the Sal's will be in the red zone to start their second drive, with it looks like B.J. Wayne at the helm. McBride in the gun. 4 receiver set. Hands it off to his guy and B.J. Oleen. Oleen cutting. Oleen down to about the 2.
Yeah, he's just bouncing off tackles right now. William Penn is having a really hard time bringing him down, as it takes about 4 guys there to try and tackle him before someone's finally successful.
McBride just short of the goal line is Oleen, and a flag on the play. Talked about it in the opener, Ronan. Penalties, big part of this season for the Sal's, and not in a positive way.
As it looks like the ref was signaling that it did go against William Penn. It looked like it was simultaneous with the snap, as it will be on William Penn. As McBride will check back in, Ransom checking off. It will be 2nd and goal from the 2.
Sal's up by 8, trying to extend this lead. 6:39 remaining in the first quarter. Takes the snap. Oleen is into the end zone. Touchdown for the Sal's. B.J. Oleen has his 2nd on the night.
It looks like the coordinators are calling to go for 2 once again. As Aiden Lego, he will check off. Andrew Ransom will check in for B.J. Oleen. Jane, I would say that he deserves a break. I mean, 2 touchdowns within the first half of the first quarter. He's been incredible tonight.
3 receivers to his right. McBride rolls out. Pass is incomplete in time for Ballant. Just a bit high. Ballant running out of room on that near sideline. Two-point conversion worked the first time, not so much the second. As Meredith looks to kick it away for the Sal's.
Shane, what do you think the offensive game plan is going to continue to be for the Sal's tonight?
I think that dual threat running back game in Aiden Lego as we've seen Andrew Ransom and, of course, B.J. Lean. I think it's so elusive that so far we've seen that William Penn can't really handle that. I think especially for William Penn offensively, it'll be really important to keep the ball in the air. As we've seen, Josiah Everett, as you mentioned earlier, has been really strong through the air and through the passing game. I think that'll be key for the Colonials to stay in this game. The Sal's already up 14-0 though. 6:31 remaining in the first quarter.
As there's another flag. Looks to be something with the kickoff. Potentially an offside. Not quite sure yet.
No signal.
As they will move Colin Meredith back 5 yards. Now kicking from his own 35. As there's an absolute cannon from Meredith.
And boots it in the back of the end zone for a touchback. So we'll see Everett for the second time. Sal's D-line looking to continue to put as much pressure as they did in that first drive, highlighted by that R.J. Johnson sack.
Yeah, really great stop the first time around. They've done this in the past where they've had very strong defensive performances early in the game. I like to see them continue that effort here, as they have at home games this season, with this strong student section behind them, as it looks like William Penn is in some sort of goal line formation with 6 down linemen.
Receiver in motion. Down to about the 20. Not much there. Sal's all over that. Jake Ziegler there to make the tackle.
Yeah, an interesting concept there. Trying to cause some misdirection and confusion for the Salesianum defense. Luckily, the captain, Jake Ziegler, was not fooled, sealed the edge, and made the tackle on the junior Ryan White-Taylor.
2nd and 9 for the Colonials. Receiver in motion. Coming in there is Ziegler. Very similar play to the first, and Ziegler's all over that one.
Yeah, Shane, they went away from their short passing game, which seemed to be working the first play of the game. Interesting here that they're trying to establish the running game, and Salesianum's defense is just all over it. Safety's playing very close to the line of scrimmage. As you can see here, Jake Ziegler ripping down White-Taylor, as that will bring up a 3rd and 13. As it looks like William Penn has been backed up in terms of the sticks all game so far. Not in great environment right now for Josiah Everett to flourish.
Everett in the gun. 3 receivers to his right. And a timeout called by the Colonials. So we'll take a break. Sounds up 14-0. 4:47 remaining in this first quarter.
Tradition, the root of any community. Tradition binds us together, not just between our brothers.
3rd and 14 for William Penn. 4 receivers set. Pass is incomplete. Just missed him. Zion Pitts. Excuse me, that was Philip Exum.
Yeah, Shane, it looks like Josiah Everett's clearly showing off that he can be very accurate. A little bit of a misfire there, but he was definitely open, that being Exum, so I would assume that they're going to look to that in the future as they haven't got much done so far on offense.
LaSalle's catching a break there. As the special teams unit for the Colonials will look to boot it away. And a botched punt. And the Sal's should get that at around the 38. Great field position to start. LaSalle's third drive of the game. Up by 14. Fresh set of downs to the Sal's. McBride in the gun. Ryan in motion. A wing to his right. Excuse me, that's Ransom. Ransom cutting and not much there. And the William Penn D-line smothers that one. Second down for the Sal's.
Yeah, we're probably going to see a lot of the run game. Andrew Ransom averaging over 4 yards a carry with only one touchdown on the season. But he's had a very productive year. I mean, on 33 carries, having near 150 yards. He's been very good. Likely going to see a lot of him in the next coming drive.
Ryan in motion. McBride. Passes caught. Intended for Ryan. Ryan down the sideline. Ryan cutting. Down to about the 22 is Lucas Ryan.
It looks like that will bring up a first down.
Ryan checks out. McBride in the gun. Receiver in motion. To the 10. And a little trickery on the first down there for the Sal's.
There's Noah Mix. Something that we don't usually see on offense. But as you can see there, can be very explosive. Normally we see him playing middle linebacker.
McBride in the gun. Keeps it himself. McBride cutting. Down to about the 5.
Brady McBride runs the ball for the South.
You know, McBride's really shown his toughness right now. He's been hit pretty hard a couple different times this drive and a couple previous drives, but he's gotten up every time. One of the first people to get up and get back into the huddle, showing that he really wants this.
3 receivers to his left. Jazir Gaiman to his right. Flips it to Ransom. Ransom rolls in easily to the end zone. And a touchdown for the Sal's.
That's his second on the season. Again, all of the Salesianum running backs have had very productive years, and that's kudos to the Salesianum offensive line. I mean, when you have over 1,000 yards 5 games into the season in your rushing game, something's got to go right with that offensive line. And so far, they have lived up to all of the potential that they could have.
Kyle Mernick will come on for the PAT. And it is indeed good. Sal's up. 3 scores. 21 set.
Yeah, Shane, this is looking a little bit like how it went last year. Last year, Salesianum went on the road to William Penn and defeated them 37-0.
Already 21-0. 2:28 remaining this first quarter. As the Colonials look to get this passing game going. We're very close as Everett just missed Philip Exum.
I would expect, obviously being down 21, that they're going to go to the passing game more and more as this game goes on. But from what I saw on that incomplete pass, the receivers are getting open a little bit, so if they can try to take advantage of that, I think their offense could be pretty successful this year.
Down about the 35. Multiple flags on the play.
Shane, I think the first one I saw was an illegal blindside block on Noah Mix. At least that's the one that's marked at the 10-yard line right now. I'm unsure of the rest of them, though. As it will be holding that will be declined. That was on William Penn. And then an illegal block in the back. That was accepted from Coach Deladon. Moving William Penn back to their own 10-yard line, it appears.
So tough field position for Everett and company. The Sal's defense have them right where they want them.
Yeah, and it looks like they've been in this portion of the field all game.
Three receivers set, receiver in motion. Everett in the gun. Rolls to his right, pass is caught. And around the 9. Second down for the Colonials. For the Colonials, Ronan, definitely would think the minute 50 in this first quarter, you would definitely like to attempt to take a shot downfield.
Yeah, you know, taking a shot down the field would be great, but as we've seen, they've gone 2 for 3 on their short passing attempts. So, Shane, if I'm being honest, I would stick with that, trying to get a rhythm for Everett to fit into. And then once his connection with his wide receivers gets better throughout the game, then I would say that's when you take your deep shots.
As the Sal's D-line all over that one. Screen play there. The Sal's were there. Third down incoming.
Yeah, Shane, ideally you want to take your deep shots in second and short so that you have that third down play to pick up the first down, but unfortunately for Everett, he hasn't been put in that situation yet. So Shane, in my opinion, if they ever do get to that second and short, I'm taking the deep shot 100 times out of 100. Just trying to get some kind of points on the board. As the short game's working, but it's going to take a lot of clock off.
Some sort of momentum. 3rd and 6. 2 receivers to his left. In the gun, pass is caught. That's Ryan White-Taylor on the catch. Down to about the 10. 4th down.
And it looks like the punt team will come out once again. As White-Taylor got another similar out route that we saw earlier that worked. Tried to get a little bit shifty, but just too many Salesianum defenders crashing at once. Was not able to get the first down.
Strzelski and Ryan back to return with the Sal's. Boots it away. Strzelski to return. Keeps it to Ryan. Ryan spinning. Ryan down the sideline, down to about the 22. A little trickery there from Strzelski and Ryan.
Yeah, Shane, I don't think we've seen that out of the Salesianum special teams yet this year. Nice little wrinkle into the kick returns, as it looked like Strzowski came off smiling, having a little bit of fun out here on the Friday homecoming night.
And the Sals are up 21-zip to end this first quarter. I'm Shane Alex alongside Ron Landis. We'll be back in the second quarter.
As we start the second quarter, on the 24-yard line.
As we start this second quarter, 1st and 10 for the Sals. McBride rolls out to his right. There's Ballant. Gorgeous tackle there, not much there. That's Mark Moore on the tackle. 2nd and long, coming for the Sals.
Yeah, Shane, I like that they're trying to work off play action. Run a little wrinkle for Brady McBride. You know, work him into the offense more and more. I feel like this is kind of their test run, their practice session, as they can see what works for him, what doesn't, what his favorite plays are. So in the future, especially 2 weeks from now in the Middletown game.
McBride takes a shot for Anton downfield. Incomplete. They love that deep shot to Anton.
As I was saying, just find what his favorite plays are. So in the clutch, if it's a close game, they can go and drive down the field with McBride's most comfortable plays, and hopefully that will be most effective.
3rd down for the Sals. Aiden Lego to his right. 4 receiver set. McBride in the gun. Timeout called. As Coach Deldon will talk things over with Brady McBride and company. Third and 11 for the Sals. Aiden Lego in the backfield. 3 receivers set. Pitches it off to Lego. And not much there. The tackle's made by Isaiah Davis.
As it looks like Brady McBride will stay on the field. About a 4th and 16. Maybe 4th and 17 coming up here. Taking a deep shot potentially back to Anton for a jump ball.
3 receivers to his right. McBride takes a shot downfield, passes, caught Lucas Ryan, wide open. Touchdown for the Sals.
Yeah, it looked like all of William Penn was looking at Ben Anton. He ran a post. Lucas Ryan ran a streak. A beautifully thread ball by Brady McBride. Perfectly caught in the end zone by Lucas Ryan.
We hadn't seen much of the game, although it's 27-0. Hadn't seen much of the passing game from McBride as he throws a strike to Lucas Ryan. Great pass protection from the O-line. Absolutely threading the needle for Lucas Ryan.
Yeah, ball on a rope. Beautiful spot as well, as Ryan just got behind the zone defense. as that will be a false start on Salesianum. So moving back 5 yards.
As Meredith looks to make this a 28-point game. The PAT is up and good. Turn taken at the 10. Cutting down the near sideline down to about the 22. As we'll get another look at Everett once again.
Yeah, this time having a little bit more favorable field position. We'll see what he can do with it. Shane, at least now he can be comfortable knowing that he's not backed up into his own end zone. Here, having that 25 yards of field behind him.
Yeah, a little bit more room to work here for Everett and company.
Yeah, Shane, if I'm the William Penn coach, I'm just looking for some promise in this offense right now. Not necessarily for a deep ball, but get some positive gain.
Just a momentum swinger. And there is that possible momentum swinger as a run right up the gut. Second down. Second and 5 for William Penn. Receiver in motion. Takes it himself. Down to about the 30.
Yeah, just not much room for White Taylor to create very positive game. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Shane, I know it's not good to become one-dimensional, especially when you're down big and the other team can predict it, but they've had relatively successful plays when throwing the ball. I think they should not fully commit, but they should definitely think about throwing a lot more than they are right now.
And I will say White Taylor has definitely been a bright spot earlier on in this game. He's been all over special teams. He's been a promising part of his passing game. Let's see if they go to him again. And they will not. The Sal's D line smothers him there. 4th down.
As the punt unit will come back on.
Bit of a shocker. They will indeed come back on, as Ronan mentioned.
I'm not saying this is going to happen, but maybe to put a little bit of life into your offense, potentially a fake punt here. They did have a muff punt that turned into a bit of a fake
Very
earlier.
well could happen. Does not. Takes a Sal's bounce. Down to about the 46. So the Sal's once again get promising field position.
There is a penalty flag down on the field. Not quite sure as of right now why. As it will be against Salesianum. Moving them back 5 yards into their own territory on their 46. Still very good field position.
Four receiver set. Gaiman in motion. Takes it himself. Jazir Gaiman cutting. Down to about past midfield. Jazir Gaiman. His first touch of the game.
As Salesianum will stay in their hurry-up offense. As they have some substitute wide receivers in. Yet are still able to move the ball. This again, a pass to Jazir Gaiman, the very promising sophomore. As it looks like McBride is really finding his stride here tonight against William Penn.
2nd and 5. Receivers such as the Colonials stuff Ransom there. 3rd down. As receivers such as Lucas Ryan and Hunter Blount no longer in this game. With receivers as Vernal Gary and more getting a chance to shine in the 2nd quarter. 7:08 remaining. Ransom to his right. Pass is caught there.
There's Billy Newman. Picking up 8 on the play. As Ballant and Ryan will come back in. As V. Gary and Billy Newman will check out.
Ballant in the slot. And there's McBride. McBride cutting to about the 30. 1st down for Brady McBride and company, led by BJ Owen.
As BJ tonight has 7 attempts for 51 yards and 2 touchdowns. Salesianum not needing him too much tonight, as he was very productive in his time. As here's Noah Mix on the sweep.
Mix. Down to the sideline, touch.
He will be down on the 2, yet there is a flag.
Likely to be coming back with a hold.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to get a spot foul there. You see the call will be holding on Salesianum. So that nullifies the big carry, but they do not lose the down. So instead, it will be a 1st and 15.
As that'll take the Sal's back.
Shane, I hate to say it, but are you throwing it up to Ben Anton here? I mean,
I would definitely give him a shot. They haven't used him as much as I would have thought at the beginning of the season. As play is stopped.
As it looked like
flag.
V. Gary may have jumped.
False start for the Sal's. And Ballant will take his place.
But as we were saying, Shane, I mean, Ben Anton, except for the William Penn defender, is the only person on this side of the field. So you would think potentially you might want to take a shot up, as now they're in trips to the left. with more defenders on Anton's side, although he still is one-on-one.
As we mentioned, Ben Anton on the near side. They go to Ballant. The secondary's all over Ballant there. Not much there. Second down for the Sal's. Second and a long way to go for the Sal's. Ryan in motion. 3 receivers to his right. McBride goes to Anton. Beautiful catch, a beautiful call, Ronan. Did he keep his feet in bounds?
And he did. As the ball will advance, still not a first down as they were backed up 25 yards. So it appears to be very close to the marker. And it will be a first down. Got just enough on that catch.
That's good enough for first down.
Yeah, Shane, we saw it earlier in the game. Got an attempt in the one-on-one coverage. Was forced incomplete by some great William Penn defense. This time Anton able to go up and get it.
Lego cutting to about the 11. Aiden Lego getting a solid carry there. We mentioned it earlier. Very good to see BJ Aline getting a little bit of a break.
Yeah, definitely. A much-needed break at that. As there is Aiden Lego bringing it inside the 5-yard line, down to the 4. As Salesianum's looking in to score once again. As here is Brady McBride. 11 attempts for 53 yards and a touchdown. Very efficient. Has connected with his wide receivers very often. As Salesianum inside the 5.
And a timeout called from the Sal's. See it, McBride goes back to Ben Anton. Sal's up 28. 4:07 remaining in this first half. Receiver in motion. McBride hands it off to Lego. O-line trying to push him into the back of the end zone. See what the call is. Just short.
Down at the 1. 2nd and 1. As Shane, I imagine they're going to go back to Lego here. Give him his rightly deserved touchdown. As there
and
he
they
goes.
will indeed go back to Lego.
But he is short.
Once again, that D-line led by Marcus Williams there to make the stop.
Yeah, they got great push off the snap. I imagine you just got to run it one more time. Touchdown here seems inevitable. But William Penn doing their best to push it off.
McBride keeps it himself, and that time may have lost the ball. No signal.
Yeah, referees conferring. As we will see, Andrew Semmel comes up with the ball.
Seemed to be from our angle recovered in the end zone by Andrew Semmel. Should be 6. And it is indeed 6, and the Sal's extend their lead. McBride keeps it himself.
I was going to say, Shane, it looked like he got in before the ball got punched out, and they will give him the touchdown. But as I've been saying a couple times this game, Brady McBride is willing to take big hits if it means success for his team. That's a great team player. As Meredith knocks through the extra point.
And a real heads-up play there by Andrew Semmel to scoop up that ball.
Just in case. As it is now Salesianum 35, William Penn 0.
Take a short break. Sal's up 35. Meredith boots it away. White Taylor, the special teams king, there to return that one. And it should be coming back. Either a hold or a block in the back.
As the track star, Jason Truitt, ran him out of bounds. Great job there from Mitch Cummings, slowing him down as White Taylor was trying to reverse fields. Eventually was pushed out of bounds. And the flag will be against William Penn.
Is indeed a hold. William Penn pinned down in their own zone once again. 2:46 remaining in the first half. At their own 13. Two receivers to his right. Everett in the gun. Not much there. Well done with the Sal's D-line.
And it kind of looks like William Penn is just trying to keep this clock moving, as they've ran the ball numerous times, even though their pass game has proven to be very effective.
Mason Loman, the sophomore, on the carry. 2nd and 10. Looks back. Pass is incomplete. Strozowski on the coverage.
Some pretty good pocket presence there from Everett. Stepping up in the pocket, facing a lot of pressure, still able to get a ball away, a little bit low at the shoestrings, but you know, it's a lot better than taking a sack, Shane, so.
We talked about it earlier. Very interesting set of choices here. Talked about the deep shot, 35-0. Definitely could take the deep shot here just to get a bit of momentum, or they could just run the clock out and go into halftime. See what they do. 3rd and 7. in motion. Pass is nearly picked, as Ziegler was nearly there. 4th down.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a rough showing for this William Penn offense. No first downs yet. But Shane makes me think that they're going to really switch it up in the second half, try to get something going. If I were them, I would throw it to a little bit of trickery, maybe a flea flicker, something to get their crowd going. Because we've seen the arm talent of Everett. He hasn't really had the time to get a good ball away. So, I mean, if we can try to see his true potential, as there's a line drive punt that goes off a Salesianum player, that's William Penn football.
Well, as a live ball there, and a heads-up play there by Trayvon Lewis.
That's a very interesting way to get your first down of the game, but whatever works. As they will be up to their own 34 now.
Very interesting, unique turn of events. But as Ronan said, that's one way to get your first down of the night.
So it looks like all of the starters will stay on the field for Salesianum. I expect that they'll close out the first half, and then we'll potentially see some subs at the beginning of the third quarter, if not, very likely at the end of the third quarter.
That might very well depend on what William Penn does in this possession.
And Shane, I would really like to see some of the bench players come in at the beginning of the third, just because sometimes you don't know what you have. A reference that I like to make happened a couple years ago for Salesianum basketball with Mashawn Tiller. He really came alive at the Unlock the Light tournament, put on a great performance, and then he was the 6th man for the Sals that led to a very deep run in the playoffs. So, you know, if you get to figure out what you have on the bench in game scenarios, and I think tonight is a great night to figure that out.
And that pass is incomplete. Intended for White Taylor once again. Four receivers set. Everett in the gun. Pass is caught to the 40. Down to about midfield. As the Sals nearly punched that ball out.
Yeah, it looked like it had been ripped from Mason Lohman's arms for a second. But he has great grip strength, able to hold on to that ball, and has a great amount of yards after catch.
Everett in the gun. Pass is complete at around the 45. Still in bounds.
As it looks like there would be a penalty behind the play. LJ Smith hitting the quarterback a little bit too late. I believe that will give William Penn a first down, as there is an injury to a William Penn player.
Is it frozen or is it just like? Boy, you hear that sound? Not the music. This thing is so loud. It's like I'm going upstairs.
Tell them to use the PTC instead.
No, we don't have audio.
Still got the mic. Is the mic working? Because we're not out by the 20-yard line. We've gone over this. Him, it's not fine.
Not his guy.
First throw from pass for Salesianum.
Establish this. Kieran doesn't work very well over there. Kieran doesn't work very well over there.
As there is a significant gain off of the penalty added on to the end of the play, with William Penn down to the 28-yard line.
Everett in the gun, pass is incomplete. No one in the area.
That's her new classification.
Sean, be quiet. You can get all your.
Looks like he must have been outside the tackle box as there is no intentional grounding flag on the field.
43 seconds remaining. 2nd down and 10.
And there is the intentional grounding penalty. I was about to say it looked like the refs were conferring a little bit, realizing that there was no one in the area. Tackle box had not been left with pressure in his face. The intentional grounding penalty will be enforced. As that will move William Penn after the spot to the 44-yard line. Shane, and that's a hard penalty to take after it looked like William Penn was gaining a little bit of momentum, moving the ball down the field. Takes a big penalty, 16 yards. Might be a drive killer here.
Especially after that special teams play. Looked like things may be going your way on this drive. Definitely a kill momentum for the Colonials. 2nd and a long 26. In the gun, rolls to his right. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Waz Brooks.
Yeah, just out of his fingertips. As it looks like a Salesian is injured on the field. But it looks like L.J. Smith will get up and be okay. And he will be subbed out for the senior John Casale. 38 seconds left. Ball on Salesianum's 44, 3rd and 26. Shane, this might be a little bit obvious, but definitely a deep shot spot here.
Would definitely think so, and would assume 4-down territory.
Yeah, I feel like if you pick anywhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 yards up on this play, definitely got to go for it on 4th.
In the gun, pass is incomplete. No one in the area except Dom Smith. And they will stay on the field, it seems.
I was going to say, it looks like the head coach will be giving Everett one more chance, likely of this drive.
We talked about it earlier. Everett definitely has a great arm, just hasn't seen that separation from his receivers. Not a lot of time in the pocket.
Yeah, the freshman has showed some great promise. Unfortunately for William Penn, hasn't been able to do too much with it tonight.
In the gun. Sacked there in a great way to end the first half. R.J. Johnson on the sack there for the Sals.
Yeah, meeting at the quarterback with L.J. Smith, as there will be 19 seconds left in this game, in this half.
Johnson's 2nd sack of his first half.
And it appears to be that they will be taking a knee as Ben Anton lines up about 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. And it looks like that will be the case.
So the Sals will go in the halftime up 35-zip. I'm Shane Lux alongside Ronan Landis. We'll be back.
Tradition, the root of any community. Tradition binds us together, not just between our brothers standing next to us, but among all our brothers who walked before us. Tradition surrounds us. The Salesian spirit, inclusion and dignity, gentle strength, taking hold, although the physical will fade away. Through tradition, our brotherhood lives eternal.
Hi, I'm Liam Watson coming in live from Abyssinia Stadium Field with Stuco member Ryan Toy. Ryan, as you can probably hear from my voice, that pep rally was pretty intense. How proud are you just to see something you guys worked so hard for come together like that?
Yeah, I mean, when you see something like that come to fruition after weeks of work, you're not really proud of yourself as much as you are proud of the student body. The student body, I mean, obviously best in the state, not even just the student section. You see student body in the whole capacity at stuff like pep rallies, and it blows you away every single time you see it. So we're more proud of the student body than we are of ourselves. But
yeah, there was just so much energy there. You had to be there to experience it. You have a favorite chant out of all of them you guys have had?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can really compete with the touchdown chant when we all just kind of go nuts. I don't know what to call it. It's just that time when we go nuts. I mean, you really like to let it loose, and I mean, it's just pretty fun, isn't it?
It's one of our best events coming together as Salesian students. But that's all I have here at Abyssinia Stadium Field. Thank you. Back up to the box.
These scores from around the state. Sussex Central leads, keeping them open 21-10 in the third quarter. Friends is up 35-0 over Odessa. DMA 13, Red Lion 0, and Abbott 20, St. Mark's 7. Number 5, White Taylor.
Welcome back to Varsity Stadium. I'm Shane Alexa alongside Ronan Landis as the Sal's and Kyle Meredith look to start off this second half. The Sal's up 35-zip. And they will take this up on a shaky bounce to the 10, just about.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of confusion there. Luckily for William Penn. Luckily for William Penn, Ryan White Taylor able to recover a little bit, get it up to the 9-yard line, as this is where they will start the drive. Just for a little bit of a look around high school football right now. As of a couple minutes ago, Delaware Military Academy is losing 13-14 against the Red Lions. Sussex Central is beating Cape Henlopen 21-10. McKean is beating AI DuPont 36-0 at half. Obviously here Salesianum is up 35-0 on William Penn. Apo is beating St. Mark's 26-7. Wilmington Friends against Odessa is still...
a botch snap! And the Sals are in the end zone for a touchdown. The botch snap. And LJ Smith in the right place at the right time, and the Sals go up 41.
Well, Shane, I can personally say that came out of nowhere.
Definitely did, as the Sals catch a break.
As the running clock will continue.
Great awareness there from the Sals as they scoop up that ball for 6.
As the extra point for Meredith is good, and he stays perfect on the night. 6 for 6. Correction, that's 4 for 4 on the night, as Salesianum got the 2-point conversion on their first touchdown, and then the failed 2-point on the second. As Meredith will boot it away once more, this time a little bit shorter, caught at the 10.
To the 20. And a beautiful tackle there made by number 27, Pat Dillon. Down to about the 18 as the Colonial offense come back onto the field.
As we will see a couple new players for the Salesianum defense. Namely, number 38, Austin Thomas, a new DB.
RJ Johnson staying in the game. Handed off there. Down to about the 27. Second down.
As it looks like Reggie Lee will go down. Potentially an ankle injury.
Life is a gift given to each of us, an opportunity to be fully alive, to be curious about this world we share, to dream of possibilities not yet imagined. Life can be difficult along the way, but we are never alone on our path. We maintain hope when times are tough and dare to belong to something bigger than ourselves. As we make our way, we find reasons to believe, to take our leap of faith, to make a difference. We live this life only once. Our past does not define us. Our future is unknown. It comes down to this present moment, our moment, where we find God, where we come to know our friends and brothers, where we find our truest selves. And in this moment, to live courageously and love greatly.
Short gain there as Reggie Weah checks out.
Carry there by Jaquaz Vix Reams, the sophomore running back. So it brings up a 3rd and 1.
4 receivers set. In the gun, nothing there. The Sal's D-line takes care of business.
There was John Katrocious making the first point of contact 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And then the rest of the Sally's defensive line able to collapse and get the TFL, bringing up a 4th and 3.
As they'll send on a punt unit.
Well, Shane, I would not be surprised here if it was a fake. It looks like the Salesianum defense is preparing for it. As the return man, Mitchell Cummings, crept up a little bit as if it were to be a fake, but now retreats.
And it is indeed blocked.
And there's Jack Katrocious.
Katrocious.
Picked up by Casali, advanced to about the 18-yard line. Again, Sally special teams continuing to make plays.
As it was blocked by Katrocious. And Casali scoops it up. Sal's in great field position once again.
As Salesianum's offense will retake the field, this time with Ryan Storr at the helm.
Good to see Storr back out there. Storr in the gun. Gaiman in motion. Hands it off to Ransom. Andrew Ransom. Not much there. Gaiman in motion. 2 receivers to his left. Storr in the gun. Pass is caught. Gaiman cutting. Down to about the 12. Jazir Gaiman getting involved. with Storr. Interesting development there. As soon as Storr gets into this game, connects with Gaiman. Gaiman in the slot. 3 receivers to his right. Storr in the gun. 3rd and short. Ransom right up the gut. Ransom cutting. 10, 5. Touchdown, diving into the end zone. Touchdown, no flags.
Yeah, great play there by Ransom. Initially taking the inside zone up the middle, then realizing how much green grass he had on the outside. Bounces it out, shows off his speed, diving into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Andrew Ransom getting in on the party. And a jump there by the William Penn. Excuse me, it's a false start on the Sal's. As that'll take him back.
And honestly, Shane, that false start probably saved them a block PAT, so on the bright side, it looks like a bit of a smart false start by whoever committed it on that offensive line. And now with that Andrew Ransom rush, Salesianum's up to 24 rushes for 100 yards, a little under 5 yards a carry. As that kick is good.
And the PAT is good.
A little bit of a knuckleball, but whatever works.
As Meredith stays perfect on the night. Excuse me, that's Nick Austin for the PAT. .25 with a running clock remaining in this 3rd quarter. Short kick there, and returned to about the 18. Tackle made there by Pat Dillon.
As there's a couple more new substitutions into the game. As in comes Brady Smith, the defensive lineman. Also number 75, nose guard, Mason Carr. Number 80, Dylan Kirby. And number 76, Brady Walker. As that is the end of the 3rd quarter with Salesianum up 49 and William Penn having 0. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. as we are back for the start of the fourth quarter, as there's a quarterback change for William Penn.
Tackle made there by Sal's. Number 44, Brent Smith.
As now at the quarterback position for William Penn is number 15, Nishan Jogu.
Jogu in the gun. 3 receivers to his right. Jogu fakes, passes, picked. There's Brady Smith on the pick, the deflection, and Smith in a perfect spot. And Sal's gonna pick.
Actually, Shane, that was Brady Campbell, the sophomore. A good play there, realizing that the ball got popped up by some great defense from the Salesianum DB. Luckily, it was a right place, right time moment. Great turnover there for this defense.
As Pat McGuinn will check in at quarterback. Three receivers to McGuinn's right. Whoa, snap.
There goes Will Chris, the junior.
Second down for the Sal's. Tackle made by Samari Hampton. 2nd and 5. McGuinn takes it himself. Pat McGuinn lost the ball.
Shane, I don't know if he hit the turf first, and they will be calling it William Penn ball.
See if his knee was down. As of now, it stands. It's William Penn football.
So they will take the ball on their own 2-yard line, very far backed up. As it will be referee's timeout, telling a couple Salesianum players to sub off, forcing a Salesianum timeout.
Jogu pinned into his own territory. And the Sal's D-line is right there. Second down. Joker's pass is incomplete. 3rd down for William Penn. 3rd and 8, 7:30 remaining in this game. Running clock. Jogu in the gun. Rolls out to his left. Pass is incomplete. Nearly stepped out of bounds in the back of the end zone.
Great play there by Samari Hampton to rush back to the ball, even though it was getting thrown out of bounds, but to avoid the intentional grounding penalty that would have resulted in a safety. So good heads-up play there. Good play there by Jobu as well, recognizing that there was nowhere to go with that ball, so might as well throw it away and help your punter get a little bit more favorable position to hopefully boot it away to the Sal's.
Austin Thomas back to return. Nearly blocked by the Sal's, may have been. The Sal's in great field position. We'll take it at the 12. Receivers to McGuinn's left. McGuinn takes it himself. Down to about the 10 there is Pat McGuinn, the senior. McGuinn in the gun, can't handle the snap. Takes a loss there. Tackle for loss.
McGuinn stays in the gun, hands it off to William Christopher, who picks up a short gain of about 2, down to the 15. Where Coach Deladon will leave the offense out on the field on a 4th and 12. As there goes William Christopher, spread to the wide right end, but not enough to pick up the first down. So it will now be William Penn possession with around 3 minutes left in this game. As William Penn take a timeout. Their first one of the half.
The clock stops at 2:40. Take a short timeout. Sal's up.
As Frank Sau, who carries the ball, gets tripped up by the turf monster, is only about to pick up 1 yard, bringing up a 2nd and 9 for this William Penn offense.
Down to the 2-minute mark. 2nd and 10. Pinned down in their own zone. 3 receivers to his left. Jogu rolls to his left. Pass is caught. Down to about the 15.
There's Jackson Antonelli, the senior, getting the TFL. As we just hit under a minute left in this game. Brings up a 4th and 10 for William Penn.
As Ronan mentioned, 4th and 13 for the Colonials.
Shane might as well just throw a jump ball here.
Running clock. And they'll do something similar to that. And that will be at the Sal's. Come out with a victory. The final score, 49-0. I'm Shane Alexa alongside Ronan Landis. For Elijah Landis, Liam Watson, Nate Reed, Thomas Australia, Tim Grace, Trey Williams, WSAL signing off. Sal's win, 49-0.
Good night. God bless. Go Sal.
Get up, control BTG. I'm gonna turn the mic.